is Jay Elizabeth, as you know, and I'm coming on here to talk about using your time wisely. Funny enough, I'm in New York City right now, and something that I've noticed is it seems like everybody's in a rush, but really it's a phenomenon where everyone is using their time wisely, except like tourists. Because I mean, I've come to this city quite a bit. When I was younger, we used to come in the summertime to go shopping because one of my sisters lived in New York City, in the city, and my dad would just send us on a bus trip to come over to the city from Buffalo, New York, to come shopping. And I would try to get everything that I put in my cart online in person. Like, I would try to find the matches to everything, like try to optimize what I actually liked online before going, and then try to find those exact things, which I can't say, I mean, it was like hit or miss for most of them, but a win is a win. I Now being here and being in one of the buildings, so all day for a course that I'm attending right now, just a quick little course that I'm really glad I entered into. But just being in the city and seeing how everyone is like understanding where they're going, coordinating where they're going. If you're crossing the street and there's five people coming at you, you need to figure out the best route to get through. Like you're playing a game, like you are Tetris in the city. There was someone saying she felt bad because she was like pushing tourists along. She's like, come on, move forward, move along, move along. While tourists were like just standing in the middle of streets. And she felt bad for saying that to them, but she overheard them whispering, like, oh my God, this is so cool, like a real New York experience. And I think um, and this is in comparison to, say, in other states. Someone gave the comparison example of California and how someone was riding one of those electric scooters that you pay for. And instead of like parking it normal, like anyone, I assume, would, they just threw it down when they were done with it. And I was just like, maybe they just have too much time on their hands. Like, you're not considering all the things that you could be getting done in this amount of time, and you're not considering what doing that aligns with for you, or for that person, because you didn't do it. But I just wanted to come on here and talk about making commitments, and kind of discussing what a commitment is and what it isn't, because I feel like a lot of people are in the gray area and they feel like they're trying their best when really you're probably not doing anything towards the things that you want to do. So let's start with what a commitment is not. Commitment is not necessarily certainty. Commitment is not like a feeling, an intuitive feeling. Commitment is not like a promise of an outcome. Commitment is aligning yourself in a specific direction to get closer to that thing that you want to get close to. So I would like to think of this in maybe 3 to 5 steps. You need to set a timeline. You need to set a timeline. So give yourself 30 days, give yourself a quarter, give yourself 2 years to do one thing, to go in one direction towards one specific thing that you genuinely want to be near. Make sure that you write it down. Make sure that you're holding yourself accountable if you're not able to tell someone, because you want to keep this a secret and you feel like maybe it's too big to tell other people. They might doubt you or try to lead you astray, because that accountability, or like telling someone so that they can go along with you or just literally keep you accountable, is a very, very valid and great addition to your commitment journey. Another thing is define your non negotiables. If you are, say, the goal is, or the commitment is to eating healthier or losing weight, and every day you want to do bare minimum 20 minutes of cardio, bare minimum 21 minutes of cardio, bare minimum 5,000 steps, bare minimum eating in a caloric deficit. You choose bare minimum and don't make it too heavy. Like one bare minimum that you have to stick to so that you're going in the direction without stop, without pause. The next thing is, hold on, I'm looking at my notes. Because they say I would say it's only 3 steps. Decide what your response to resistance is. Like when you feel that resistance, at least remember to do your bare minimum. And that's so that you can learn, and you can learn to trust yourself. That's so you can learn to move forward and make it a habit of moving forward towards the direction that you want to be in. Because I know people are going through things. People have a plethora of reasons. I'm not going to say excuses, reasons to not follow through on their goals. I remember when I was going live every day at 5 a.m., around 5 a.m. early in the morning. I don't know, the conversations were odd sometimes. So it kind of just started to feel odd going live at 5 a.m. I might hop back into that if I have work to do, because I was doing gratitude around 5 6 a.m. When I was yes Eastern time, so I was going live at 5 a.m. Every morning, 6 a.m. ish, and I will say like around that time you get some interesting people on your live, and that caused me to just do my gratitude on my own versus doing it with other people. So I was still moving in the direction that I wanted to, and I would say that it has been phenomenal. Now, will I provide that containment for other people to do it alongside me again? Maybe, but maybe not early in the wee hours of the morning or in the wee hours of the night even. Yeah, probably not like early morning unless I'm just looking for views, I guess. Because you also do get a lot of views around that time because people are just scrolling aimlessly. So make sure that you are setting a commitment. 2026 is coming up, and I'm not saying do it because it's a new year. I'm saying it because you literally are going to be alive. You might as well set big goals. And maybe in 3 months time you will know what my big goal is, and see how far I have come with my big goal. I will be announcing that in about 3 months. What month is it now? December. Yeah, 3 months we will meet again. I'm not saying I'll be gone for that long. I have been taking hiatuses, and will be on here a lot more. I have started uploading more blogs. I have a blog on astrology, based on rising signs, what your bottleneck is, so where you tend to get stuck. For Sagittarius risings, it tends to be follow through. For Aries risings, it tends to be patience. So those are just a few examples, and I also put affirmations alongside each rising sign on that blog. You can check that out at jelizabeth.com under journal, and is uploaded. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have to announce. You can enter the talent atelier if you are prepared to work on a project that you are ready to have your accountability partner on. If you're not ready for that, I suggest you just stay on the outskirts and not dive in too soon. No, that is for when you're really ready. You want to make sure that investment of time and resources is well invested, and you want to make sure you get the most out of that talent atelier. You can also find that on jelizabeth.com. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. And if you want to be my pen pal, feel free to send me a letter in my P.O. box. I will have all the information in the P.O. box. It was lovely speaking to you guys. Mwah.